The road opener from the 47 is a corridor servant that's all about the removal of obstacles or blockages, while at the same time opening up new paths for you or new avenues for you to explore or get into. So often in life we follow the same kind of path, or we tread the same type of path and do the same sort of things. We have the same type of jobs, we have the same type of relationships with different people. So you would invoke a road opener to try and come up with something completely new. And it doesn't have to be a massively grand thing like changing careers or something like that, but it can be a new way or a new approach of doing things that you normally do. Do something different. Say you're an artist. It might be a new technique that you would discover, and it would open up a whole new, realm of possibilities for you as well. Now, the road opener is loosely connected to Ganesha, who is the god of removal obstacles par excellence. While he's not Ganesha, the road opener is the road opener from the 47s. There's certainly themes or ideas that are similar and can be used in many ways. So if you have used Ganesha before or have worked with Ganesha or whatever way you like to word that, then the energy of the road opener will be quite familiar to you. Now, the thing to remember about Ganesha, and the road opener for that matter, is that the reason why Ganesha is able to remove all these obstacles is that he was originally the guy who put all these obstacles there in the first place. So there's definitely a lesson in that to worth considering in all of these things, that any obstacles that are in your way or things that are in some way holding you back, that there is a reason for it to be there in the first place, rather than just trying to destroy it or get past it. Try and also have a think about why it's there in the first place, or what the lesson is that it's teaching you. So we go to the book. The road opener shows us how to clear, banish and remove the obstacles in our path. He encourages us to recognise the opportunities that are appearing around us. When the road opener appears, it is a sign that the future is going to lead to new and interesting places. New opportunities are now becoming available, and an improvement in job, love or financial prospects is literally on the horizon. The road opener is a sign that the way ahead is clear and that you should pursue your goals with all your might, as nothing can stop you from achieving what you want. The road opener can also be a sign that an obstacle that was once in your way has now been removed, or in the case of a future card, it will be removed. And you're now better fixed to move forward. The road opener is always a positive sign of better things to come. So when you're reading it, it's always positive. The road opener can be used to open new paths or for clearing obstacles from existing paths. These paths can be career, relationship, creative, or any area that you want to become more free to pursue. You can ask the road opener to create new opportunities for you, or to show you avenues of interest that you might not have previously considered, but which would suit you well and bring you great enjoyment. Candle offerings are very useful, as is drawing the sigil in the air and breathing or pushing into it job application CVs or resumes. So if you have like the road opener sigil, and then put your stuff through it or whatever, or just draw it onto the different things like your CVs, your resumes or whatnot. If someone or something is standing in your way, the road opener can be enlisted to help in the removal of this obstacle. A former aspect of the great god Ganesha appears above the open road, and he's known for the great remover of obstacles. Chanting Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha over the servant's image while seeing your block or obstacle dissolve can be extremely effective. A general road opening working could be done to open any suitable paths, which can lead to some unexpected but amazing new directions. So even though it doesn't always have to be big things, it can be big things like massive career changes and stuff like that. Just a quick word on it. It's similar enough, the road opener, to the opposer, only in that the road opener is kind of a way more positive aspect of all of these things. It's kind of wants you to move out and new things and to recognize the obstacle so that you can get past it as a challenge, whereas the opposer is pretty much only negative, where it's just opposition for the sake of opposition. It's restriction for the sake of restriction. It's not about growth, it's not about becoming better or finding new ways. It's about limiting and about keeping you where you are. Kind of in a lot of sense similar but opposite and dissimilar. There's aspects of the road opener that have just don't compare with the opposer at all, but it's worth considering them as a pair, just to try and get your head around the differences in them. So the road opener from the 47 is an extremely popular card, extremely popular servant, one that's very easy to work with and very welcoming and has a lovely energy around it. So if that's something you need, check it out. So if you want to find out more about the 47s, you can go to the47s.com, and there you will find all the information you will need to start working with the 47s. You'll also find links to where you can buy the grimoire and where you can buy the deck, and all the information that you could possibly ever want on the 47s will be there.